It's not an easy sector to work with, so I feel
No,
like
but I
those
like
that stick
it's
around.
like that's kind of where I got into it too. Is like, what's the most confusing food system to go work in, and then what can I go do with it?
To be as self-destructive as possible.
Yeah, exactly. There's we all have a little bit of that, right?
So if I ask someone at GSA, describe David for me, how would you think they would describe you?
I definitely am one of the more outspoken seafood professionals at GSA. I know what I think, and I generally am fairly happy to say it if I agree or disagree with things. And I
You know what I've actually found? I mean, I've always been opinionated in my personal life or about things, but I think when I started in the seafood sector, it's like, okay, I have to be modest. You don't know that much about it. And then at some point I decided, yeah, okay, I'm done being this like neutral person. And I started, I think, maybe quite cautiously, but then now that I got into being, I guess, more vocal, I found having more of an opinion on things means that I'm also more second guessing myself before I say
no, I
something
agree.
because I'm actually saying something. It
Put
really
your neck out there,
forced, yeah, it forced me so much to educate myself more. Where I'm constantly like, I put out a newsletter. I can't do that without double checking my sources. Someone might still not agree with me, and that's completely fine. But I wouldn't want them to disagree with me because what I'm saying is basically bullshit. Like, of course, it can be, yeah, you can disagree, but at least whatever I'm saying, it needs to be based on something. It shouldn't just be like random opinions. So yeah, I think I transitioned also to being more opinionated and maybe annoying, but yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm like,
no,
whatever, come
it's
at
a
me
great
if
space,
you want.
and like I'm still trying to figure out what GSA wants out of me and my role here. But they haven't told me to stop, sharing my opinions on it either. So I'm just gonna keep doing
It's a
it.
good sign.
No, and I think it's ultimately this is a business, and we work in the sustainability side of things, but this is a for-profit industry, global business, and so finding the ways to situate yourself within that in a way that's you know disruptive but not overly, I think it's a unique challenge.
Yeah, and it's also just personally, I sometimes don't trust people that don't stand for anything. I'd rather have me knowing that I disagree with you and then work with you than not knowing what you stand for.
Or just not having opinions, which is even worse.